It's a wonderful time to start. The crowds are going to be down. I encourage you to shop locally. What we're really here to do is to talk about the importance of the public transportation task force and what their recommendations are. But before I get into that, I would really like to I would really like to recognize Carmelo Palmer, Frank Robb, and Marge Lloyd. Where are we at? Everybody? Thank you very much. And thank you very much. This is a perfect example of getting input from the public on how to best serve the people of Ulster County, all 183,000 people. And what they simply said was one of their recommendations is we need to be able to address congestion. We need to be able to address helping people get around. We also want to make it easier for people to be able to move through these different processes. So people with maybe mobility issues as well. This solves many of those. But before we move on, I want to tell everybody, none of this is possible if we don't have partnerships. And that means partnerships with the public, partnerships with the different departments within the county, and partnerships with the legislature. And I am very fortunate to have a partner in economic development in Legislator Jim Maloney, who represents the very area that we stand right now. And actually, Jim, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate that. We're being welcomed in this area in the Hudson Valley Mall by Terry Parisian, the manager of this wonderful facility. We're serving right now. And again, I'm going to ask Bob DeBello, who runs all of UCAT for us, and Ward Todd from the Chamber of Commerce, to say a few words in a little bit. But again, what we're talking about is announcing something that is a direct result of the meetings that we had with the Public Transportation Task Force. Today is about, very simply, a bus that will work in a loop around 9 different stops so that people can stop, park one place, and shop all around this entire area to be able to get what they need and get around. It limits congestion, it's good for the environment, and I encourage people to shop locally, and what this does is make it even easier for them to do that. And again, it's a direct result of input from the transportation group. We're very fortunate to have people who are going to speak up and have their voices heard, and this is, I always say, this is government at work. And so I encourage everybody to be able to utilize this kind of a system. It allows you to just park one time and shop at multiple places throughout this entire area, all local tax dollars being spent in local places that help offset property taxes. So as you will hear many people, and I am sure Ward will mention this again and again and again, because that's required by law for him, by the way, to be able to drive home the point that shopping locally is what it's all about. Keeping those dollars locally is critically important, and they recirculate multiple times in our community. So we're excited to be able to help participate in this. We look at this as both good for the environment, good for the people of our community, and good for the local economy. So with that, I would like to ask Legislator Jim Maloney to say a few words. Jim, please.
Thank you, Mike. Just to echo the county executive, being able to provide service, a transit system that will allow people the access to one regional mall and 8 neighborhood shopping malls by parking in one place during the busy holiday season. It'll help remove the congestion from Ulster Avenue and keep our dollars local. So I applaud this action, and it will really enhance everyone's shopping experience for this holiday season.
Thank you very much, Jim. Now, the one person that makes this all look easy is Bob DeBello. I always tell him he's a wonderful manager in that responsibility of making sure that we move people smoothly around a county that is the size of the state of Rhode Island. And so, again, he's been instrumental in making this a reality. All I think I ask him is that we're not going to park these buses right here during the normal run. Again, so to say a few words, Bob DeBello, the director of UCAT. Bob?
Well, I want to thank you all for coming out on this sunny but cold day. Today we roll out weekend service around the mall rotator, and we're also rebranding a bus. As you can see, it's big as day, the mall area loop. What it does is promote buying local. It reduces our carbon footprint and reduces congestion in an area that you all know gets pretty tough to get around during the holidays. We're going to have weekend service during the holiday. It will run Saturdays and Sundays from November 24th to December 30th from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., bringing customers to every major shopping area in the 9W corridor. Just park your car at any one of the numbered sites that you see on the board here, and we'll take you from there. Plain and simple as that. I want to thank County Executive Michael Hein for his leadership and his guidance in our goal of making UCAT a model rural transit system that delivers more and better service, creating value for the taxpayers of Ulster County. This idea, as Mike mentioned, came from the Transit Task Force, and it was organized by the County Executive. Weekend service during the holidays is one of many progressive steps towards a more user-friendly transit system. We use environmentally friendly hybrid buses or clean diesel buses. We have signage going up now throughout the county, so you'll know when we're supposed to be at these stops, and it won't be a secret. And we have software which is going to enable us to react quickly. All of this came from a conversation that Mike and I had 3 years ago when I first came on board here. And his idea was smaller buses, better service for seniors, better service for commuters, and better service for folks with developmental disabilities. So with that, I think I'm just about set. You want me to introduce Todd?
Oh, please do.
All right. I'd like to introduce Ward Todd, President of the Ulster County Regional Chamber of Commerce. Ward?
Thank you. Thanks, Bob, and thank you so much to County Executive Mike Hein for this initiative. I think you hear us say throughout the year, not just during the shopping season, the importance of shopping locally. You do keep local people employed. You reduce the property taxes by keeping sales tax high. The dollar circulates 7 times in a local economy, but this time of year it's so critically important because what we found in this period of time from November 1st through the end of the year, retailers will take in anywhere from 1/3 to 1/2 of their total revenue for the year. So it comes down to convenience. How can we make the shopping experience more convenient for our customers? And this goes a huge way toward bringing people to the stores. We know the cost of gas going up. We know the difficulty people have getting around the crowds and the traffic, the congestion. This makes it just so much easier for people to do their shopping locally and keep local people employed. So a great initiative. I think, again, it's going to be a big boost to our local shoppers, and we urge you to help these people who we want to be here again in January. Remember the times that you need a special present in January, February, and think of the stores that might not be here if they weren't supported throughout this very critical holiday season. So please keep your dollars local, shop local, and take this loop. It's a great initiative. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks, Mike.
And again, so with that, I want to say a special thank you to everybody for coming. Thank you for those who've served and will continue to serve on the Public Transportation Task Force. It means a lot to have your input. I want to thank our partners in the legislature. I want to thank the business community for all that they do, the amazing workforce that we have that makes sure that all this takes place safe and secure and wonderful, with customer service really at the top of their list. And with that, I want to tell everybody, we hope that this is a wonderful holiday shopping season. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.
Can you tell me how much this loop costs?
I can.
Excellent.
Local share of this is $15.
Get a photo.
Okay. Todd, do you want to? And how much does it cost a rider?
Yes, please. Yeah. That's a top.
Okay. And does this already exist during the week, this loop?
There's no way we can expand it for the weekends, which is really where it's sort of bulk of it. This is really in response to the bulk of the traffic that we're seeing for weekend shoppers.